When they let me out, I needed work. Weren't too particular to staying in Alabama after I seen the way those men's eyes went looking at me. My son was headed up to Chicago, and I wrote him a letter. He made it sound like a paradise. Money falling out of your ears up north. Money spilling out of your pockets. White men who actually met your gaze and said hello, he told me. And at that, I laughed. As I made my way to Chicago, I felt a bit like Moses, if I'm honest. I felt as if the country was splitting to make a path for me. Path to a new life. You got any exciting stories? Anything that'll get my heart going? My future? After I decided to leave Chicago, I don't know. I knew I'd be walking forever. That was the only thing keeping me from laying down to die. So, tell me a sad story. I hear you. Bondage. We still living in it. They ain't never gonna let you have nothing. Not really have anything at all. We don't get to whip anymore, no. Put a boot on our backs as they climb all over us, as they've always done. But anyway, now I feel like hearing a hopeful story. Good to hear a story that's more happy than the world really is. It's heaven for me. Or is it for my son and his sons and his sons? And that's what I'm sure my father wanted. But tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen out there? So damn, there's one surprising tale. Authority. Yeah, the whites up north would greet you by name until they thought you were getting too familiar. Then they let you know just where you belong. But anyway, you know any good true tragedies? Body and soul change. When you get to my age, you start to understand that nothing stays the same, not one thing. The only constant thing is change. Sun's almost here, so I gotta get going soon. I hope we get a chance to meet again. If you head up the road this way, well, I won't be settling down anywhere. If you're watching the road, I can't stop now. Don't have anything left to stop for.
Them far and long, when the night come down for to take me hand in hand, this will be my tale, my vagrant song. Yeah, this will be my tale, my vagrant song.
Good to see you, stranger. It's been a little while. How's your journey been treating you? I've been walking since I left Chicago. I feel like if I quit now, I'll lay down and die. You know any good jokes? Look at me. You got me laughing. My joy? That's simple. Sometimes all it takes is the promise of something new, something different, to make a smile split your face. But anyway, you know any good true tragedies? Body and soul. They say we all free now. I don't know about that. So, come on, you can't shock face. I don't know when I stopped believing in God. It wasn't like I meant to. It just happened one day. Started feeling like any just God wouldn't give me hope and then rip it away. But anyway, you know any good true tragedies? I hear you. My place. The Father was born here, and I was born here. But everywhere I go, I hear the same thing. Move along. Negro is a human animal denied a country, a home. We have to make it for ourselves. Or maybe just stand up and take what we've been owed. But tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen out there so far? Now that's a story to keep a man on the edge of his seat. And that's how I got here. Still wandering, still looking. Maybe somewhere out there's a promised land. But I ain't seen it. Have you? It's nice to sit and talk a while on occasion. But the way you're looking, it tells me you got somewhere to be. Why don't you go on there? And if you end up in that promised land, then send for me after.
There's a song called Good Rockin' Tonight, written by Roy Brown. When I heard it, I thought, there ain't nothing special. Sounds like a gospel, but it's about making love. Ain't the sort of thing they play on the radio. And I heard it again. Wynonie Harris sang it. Then it was something else. Then I knew exactly the deal Wynonie made. I'm in the mood for a good, hopeful story. You got any? good to light the darkness every once in a while. I'll tell you about my home. I sleep in a one-room apartment. My mattress is dirty. The windows are drafty. My cabinets are empty. Ooh, how about a story about the dark and scary things in the world? Just don't get that one, I'm afraid. Traps. This life is a prison. And sometimes I laugh because I made it. I made this whole world, and now I'm trapped in it. Ooh, now I'm in the mood for a story with a bit of that tragedy too. Trying to scare me. Sadness. Well, you ever wake up already silently screaming in your head? Have you ever begged for 10 cents? You ever bite your nails to the quick? You ever look at a flower and hate it? I'm in the mood for a good, hopeful story. Oh, that one made me smile. My family. We was all cursed, right from the beginning. I think my father left us 'cause he could see weren't nothing there but tragedy. Ooh, now I'm in the mood for a story with a bit of that tragedy to it. I drink to that. Authority. Well, when the world don't want you, you can't tell people to fuck off no more. It's back to yes, sir, and no, sir. So here I am. Sun's up. So I'm headed out this way. Don't bother wishing me any luck. Luck ain't in my stars. Love ain't in there either. The devil left me hollow. I'm headed down the road this way. Welcome back. I'm still playing for pennies. Sit with me. I'm in the mood for a good, hopeful story. It's good to light the darkness every once in a while. Joy. Well, I think there's more of it in the world than there was. People dance more now. They smile more. I'm in the mood for a story with a bit of that tragedy to it. traps. This life is a prick. I made this. I drink to that. I'll tell you about my home, Ooh, how about a story about... Oh, that's a scary one. Travel. I've seen all of this country, and now I'm done. My bones, my skin is done. I feel heavy in my body now. I just want to rest. Ooh, now I'm in the mood for a story with a bit of that tragedy to it. No, that's just too choice. Don't ask me if I'd make the same I'm afraid of what I'd say. So I lay me here, guitar in one hand, bottle in the other. I wanted to be the best blues singer in the world, but the world left me. The devil don't give even deals. He knows you better than you know yourself. The devil gave me everything, but he took everything too. There's no running left in me. Don't weep for me. I will die here. Those young bucks, they don't even know why they strum like that now. Listen here. It was me. It was me who made this world. That's all I have now, and I need you to know this. I made the world that ruined me. So are we done here? I done laid myself bare for you. That's all there is to me now. My drink, my smoke, my guitar, my gutted body. You got something to say to me, or am I gonna have to play it out of you?
Now I got a crater in my chest. My soul going down to the river, gonna cleanse my soul. That current gonna take firm hold of me. That water gonna make me whole. Going down to the river, gonna cleanse my soul. Won't heed temptation, I just walk on by. Won't heed temptation, I just walk on by. Yeah, the devil gon' lay his snare for me, but his power I will deny. love.